Okay, so here we go. So number 9, a wrench is 30 centimeters long. It says a force of 40 newtons is used at the end of the handle at an angle of 50 degrees to the wrench to loosen a bolt. Find the torque provided. So Abby, how did you draw this? Did you draw how did you draw your wrench? Just hold your hand for me. Which way did you position your wrench?
Like this.
Oh, you did the wrench at a weird angle? Okay. It really doesn't matter. It's totally arbitrary. So let's see. Here's a wrench. Something like this. Cool. All right. So the problem tells you that the force is at the end, right? So automatically, your pivot point is the point that the wrench is going to rotate around. So that's the center of the bolt or the nut or whatever that thing is called, right? So here's my lever arm automatically, right?
Yeah.
And then it tells you that that is 30 centimeters. Everybody good up to there? Cool. Hey, LaShawn, by the way. Good to see you. We'll talk. Let's see. A force of 40 newtons is used at the end of the handle at an angle of 50 degrees to the wrench. So what did I just say? 40 newtons, 50 degrees, yeah? Everybody good with that? So, depending on how you thought about this, in some fashion you need to either split up the force or split up the lever arm. In which way you do it doesn't really matter. Okay? Am I safe in assuming most of you made the... I feel like Abby might be the minority here, having drawn the wrench at a weird angle. Yes? Did most of you draw the wrench either horizontal or vertical?
That's fine. Is that one's easier?
It really doesn't matter. So let me show you. So at the risk of talking more than I need to, which I never ever do. Sorry. So, either I would set it up so that either your wrench is horizontal and your force is at a weird angle, or set it up so that your force is at a nice angle. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
so it doesn't, I guess what I'm saying is don't do this so that everything is at a weird angle. You know what I mean? Like make it so that either the wrench or the force is at a nice angle. Cool? So most people I think probably did this.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so with that being the case, what we want to do is let's leave the lever arm as it is and find the components of the force. Okay, well, let's see. So my force is this way. It's 40 newtons. It looks like the angle off of the horizontal now is 50 degrees. So there are two components to that force, right? There's a component this way and a component this way. Cool? So I guess there's an X component and a Y component, if you want. Which one of those two forces do I care about, you guys? The X component or the Y component? Because I want to... Oh, I see. Yes. The Y component. Sorry, that was a terrible joke. Yeah, the Y component, because it's perpendicular to the wrench, right? So figure it out. Let's see. Well, that's going to be 40 times, it looks like this one's going to be the sine at 50 degrees, right? So that gives you some number, which I don't know off the top of my head. I wonder if I wrote it down on my 30.64, is that right? And so now I can just multiply that by my lever arm, and you're done. Good? Have it, everybody? All right. Do you guys want me to show you the other way? You're good? Okay. All right. Yeah.
If we do number 7.
Yes. Any other problems on these wrench type deals before I jump ahead to number 7?